Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Professor Anime. Welcome back to yet again another video. Welcome back to yet again another chapter review of Kingdom. This is going to be chapter 528 of the Kingdom manga series. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So when it comes to this week's chapter of Kingdom, I gotta say it was a really entertaining chapter, despite the fact that it was necessarily just build up for the coming battle that's about to ensue between the mountain people and the nomadic tribe, the QUANRONG. And I gotta say, I love how this chapter of Kingdom opened up in the beginning, especially when it came down to how the QUANRONG were, kind of shown off when it came down to the dynamic clash between the mountain tribe and the QUANRONG people. As soon as they hit heads with each other, this just told me that I knew that, Yotanwa is possibly going to be ended up, pushed up against the corner when it comes to this coming battle that we're gonna see in the next coming chapters of Kingdom. It really could, because I believe she lost like 3 of her strongest men on her team. 3 of, not to say her army's not strong, but she did lose like 3 of her strongest men within her army, as opposed to only, one of the QUANRONG people losing 1, at least from what I saw within the panel. And what's also so cool is that when Zhao was fleeing to the city of Ryo-Yo, I believe that was the name of the city, correct me if I'm wrong if that was the city that they fled to or not, but anyways, they fled to the city in which the QUANRONG people were located at, and by the time they got there, after, the little dynamic clash that we saw between, the QUANRONG and also the mountain tribe, Yotanwa's mountain tribe, they were about to decapitate Sun Sui-ju before he stated that he was actually playing the role as a representative for Riboku. And Riboku is the only man that they would trust, because every time that Riboku visits them, he brings them gifts and just very good mutton, which is what the nomadic tribe, the QUANRONG people, really fucking love. And you can actually look at, some of the research behind their diet. I did. I mean, when it came down to their diet, they were known for eating mutton to a T. Like they rather have that rather than like gold or something like that. And that is why within this chapter of Kingdom, everyone was freaking out. Like, you're actually telling me that this guy puts mutton over like gold? Mutton will be his reward? That's why everyone was freaking out. And even I was kind of surprised by this, because I was like, damn, wouldn't you want a better reward? But I mean, hey, dude, they fucking love to eat. One thing about this chapter of Kingdom that I thought was very intriguing is that Sun Sui-ju happens to have connections between himself and the QUANRONG. On page 16 of chapter 528, Sun Sui-ju proclaims that he can speak the same dialect as the QUANRONG because it is the language of the Xiongnu. Possibly could mean that Sun Sui-ju was once a part of the Xiongnu at some time before he ended up joining forces with the Zhao, which the symbol of the long-snouted dog could imply. So either A, Sun Sui-ju is actually a descendant of the QUANRONG people himself, and that would actually be a very interesting backstory that hopefully will be covered in a next chapter or so, which is why he has the connections that he does with the QUANRONG, or either B, maybe the QUANRONG took away his city at a time and was there then forced to fled into the Zhao, or either C, maybe he's just good, picking up on new languages. Anyways, guys, that about does it for my review of Kingdom, chapter 528. It seems as though Yotanwa is going to be put up against a corner within, the next few chapters of Kingdom to come, as she is now going to be battling not only against the Zhao, but also the nomadic tribe of the descendants of QUANRONG. So, to see this fight play out is going to be very, very interesting, and it might even have to get to a point into which reinforcements are going to have to try to arrive to Yotanwa's aid, because she is literally going up against an army of tanks necessarily. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the coming chapters of Kingdom. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen in the next few chapters of Kingdom? I, for one, know that Yotanwa is most likely going to come, you know, out on top if she does, in fact, get reinforcements, but she is going to suffer heavy losses. I mean, this war has been built up upon, you know, that it will face heavy losses. I mean, the freaking battleground in which they are battling out, it has had a long history of bloodshed, so that is to be expected. So I'm very interested to see, you know, what's going to happen in the next coming chapters of Kingdom, especially what is going on with Shin, because we do know that we are going to see him at one point in, you know, the next few chapters to come, because Osen has commanded Shin to actually go to the front lines of battle now. So to, you know, to see what he is going to be doing is going to be interesting to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and hit that red subscribe button down below if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.